INFOWARS has more than 15 YouTube channels and about 3 million subscribers. Our main channel has 1.854 or 1,854,000 plus subscribers. Now, they've been gaming the system for a long time to shut down nationalistic or patriotic media, saying we're right-wingers, saying we're extremists. Well, it doesn't matter who we are. We have a right to free speech, don't we? As long as we don't violate the rules. Well, now Zuckerberg has come out and said he's going to restrict conservative news like communist China does, calling it fake news. And Google, that owns YouTube, has announced, and they've done it now 2 weeks ago, that they're going to basically make you click the bell in your notifications. We're going to show you how to do that, or you won't get all the channels that you've subscribed to and you won't get the videos. Now, why are they doing this? It's more than just censoring. They want you to see the videos that they feed you below and beside the videos you're looking at that are corporately sponsored so they make more money. They're taking the you out of YouTube. So we're in this information war, and it's more important than ever that you promote the videos, that you like the videos, and that you send them on to others. Because the answer to the attempt to shut us down and restrict free speech that's openly now happening is for us to redouble our efforts. We're winning the culture war as true classical liberals that made this country great. We're restoring the Renaissance. So again, if you want to get our videos, so you can make your decision whether you want to see them or not. After all, that's why you subscribed. YouTube's had this since they started 12 years ago or whatever it was. And they're fundamentally changing it so you don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is promoting fake news and trash news and establishment news. It's killing real independent news. But we the people, by taking action, can break the back of this system. So please, click on the bell so you get the notifications and so you get in your feed the videos and channels you've subscribed to. I'm Alex Jones for INFOWARS.com. So Michelle Obama comes out with Oprah Winfrey and insults her supporters. We played the full clip in context earlier. I'm going to play it again in a moment, just the short part, where she says, you know, I see the nation as toddlers that hit their head on a table and they look up at mommy and you just got to tell them everything's all right. We're going to bleed you dry. She didn't actually say what she was thinking, but she says, we're going to, take care of you. That's how she sees her constituents, as a bunch of toddlers. And I got to say, we've gone out and seen their constituents. They do look like a bunch of toddlers who've been through shock therapy and then a lobotomy with an ice pick. And then the rest of them are a bunch of parasites feeding on the lobotomized toddlers. So it's a very, very sad situation indeed. We have Chris Hayes, we covered last hour. It's up on INFOWARS.com. Trying to cover up right now the fact that it's Islamic terror that killed the ambassador in Turkey and ran over the people at the Christmas festival there in Berlin. Whatever happened to Berlin? Well, I guess it's been brainwashed. That's what's going on there in Berlin. And of course, you should add in the state of Berlin, it has its own state, their Secretary of State, it calls for Sharia law just last week. She's a woman. She doesn't wear a burqa in public, but she wants you to have to wear one. And Muslim men have announced in France that if they see women out without burqas or in French cafes, they're going to have Sharia law caning carried out against them. And the Stockholm Syndrome women, most of them, they love it. They just want to make sure your daughter, your mother, has to put on a burqa as well. So that's all coming up. We also have several guests joining us today. Last hour, I played the video that they have removed because they don't want you to see it. MTV pulls racist resolution for white guys video amid outrage. Quite frankly, this isn't even as bad as some of the videos that we had articles on last year. In fact, we should pull some of those videos again, download them and play them, where they have white men going, I'm sorry I caused all the war and whites are evil. They're like, that's right. Whites are inherently bad. Learn to say it. Learn to say it. The only good whites, though, are the ones that say whites are inherently bad, and then they can yell, you're an effing white male at another white male. Your opinion doesn't matter. So this is what they're pushing. We're going to be looking at that in great detail. We've got a lot of really exciting economic news I want to get to first. And Paul Krugman has really gone to the next level But first, before I do that, let's play the clip again that's up on INFOWARS.com. Michelle Obama compares Americans to toddlers. Her constituents particularly, they've hit their head, they're looking up at mommy, and she'll make it all okay.
Our children respond to crises the way they see us respond. You know, it's like the toddler that bumps his head on the table, and they look up at you to figure out whether it hurts. And if you're like, oh my God, they're crying. But if you're like, you know what, babe, it's okay, it's okay. And I feel that way about the nation. I feel that Barack has been that for the nation in ways that people will come to appreciate. Having a grown-up in the White House who can say to you in times of crisis and turmoil, hey, it's gonna be okay. Let's remember the good things that we have. Let's look at the future. Let's look at all the things that we're building. All of this is important for our kids to stay focused.
That's right.
And to
feel, keep the cult focused.
Like their work isn't in vain.
To not look at how your unemployment's doubled if you're black.
What do we do if we don't have hope, Oprah?
To not see how your families have been broken up. To not see how you've been put in prison, in jail by the Democrats, pledging to put, quote, the predators in jail, take them to heel, domesticate you, which they did in the 60s. Just stay on the plantation. She'll take good care of you toddlers. Well, I don't want to be a toddler. What about you? I want to be a man. Women want to be women. We want to be free. Now, before I get to Paul Krugman blowing both of his proverbial political feet off again with incredible statements and what's really happening in the economy to his chagrin, before I do that, I want to air a piece that will certainly trigger folks. First, for TV viewers, let's put it on screen in front of me and then behind me. Paul Watson tweeted today, the ultimate triggering. Merry Christmas. Doesn't Christmas feel a little more special this year? Making Christmas great again. And for radio listeners, it's got the baby Jesus. It's got the American flag, President of the United States. It's got Trump all happy, presiding over it all, with Santa Claus back there as well. And little presents under the tree and snow falling. It's so nice. Winter festival. Don't say Christmas. Don't even say holiday now. Let the triggering begin. Well, it was Gingrich a few weeks ago likened Trump to the grizzly bear in The Revenant, tearing Leonardo DiCaprio apart. Much as I can't stand Leonardo DiCaprio and his politics, I like him as an actor. Great movie. Very historical. Just stop gushing. The Mexican director, I think, is the best. I forget his name. Best director out there. They call that racist because I just say he's a Mexican director, like the Russian director. But I said the word Mexican, I'm racist, I'm racist. I think he's the best director out there. Racist. We're admiring someone. See the mind control? Just totally putting us into a catatonic basket case, learned helplessness, mind control system where we don't communicate with each other because we want to be correct and nothing's correct. Everything's bad. Only CNN can tell us about WikiLeaks. So I'm going to retweet during the break at Real Alex Jones. Doesn't Christmas feel more special this year? We're going to retweet that out to everyone. And I want to encourage my graphics folks to also put out some politically incorrect stuff as well. Maybe with even the little baby Jesus on it. I love little baby Jesus, to quote Talladega Nights. But before we do that, let's go ahead and play the Revenant piece here, where someone took the point of what Gingrich was talking about and put it to the big screen.
Donald Trump is the grizzly bear in The Revenant.
First of all, Rand Paul shouldn't even be on this stage.
Jeb Bush is a low-energy person.
Carson is lower energy than Bush. I don't get it.
If you're a child molester, there's no cure.
I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there.
I could have said, Mitt, drop to your knees.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay?
I've never seen a human being eat in such a disgusting fashion.
They're losers. They're babies. It's Rubio.
Little Marco.
Little Marco, and
He's not cool. He sweats too much. And then, of course, we have Crooked Hillary. Crooked Hillary, folks. She's been crooked from the beginning. As I say, Crooked Hillary. She's as crooked as they come.
ever see Crooked Hillary Clinton?
Such a nasty woman.
Trust fund. Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Do we like the media? Do we hate the media?
They are terrible. They are the worst. Sleazy guy right over here from ABC. Blood coming out of her wherever.
Whoever even heard of her before the last debate?
Katie Turk. Little Katie. The world's most dishonest people are back there.
Sit down. Go back to Univision.
The CNN is terrible.
Lion Ted. Lion Ted.
Lion Ted. Lion Ted.
You know, Lion Ted talking about New York values with scorn in his face. We have Lion Ted Cruz.
Lion. He's a lion. Bible high. Bible high. Puts it down and then he lies.
She said he's a pussy. That's terrible.
It's L-Y-I-N apostrophe Lion Ted.
You know, I call him Lion Ted.
I've heard that.
What's goofy friend named Elizabeth Warren. She is a goofus. She's a basket case. Goofy Elizabeth Warren. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas?
Very offensive.
Tell me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Pocahontas?
Bernie Sanders is speaking. And these two young women came up and they took over the microphone.
Microphone. They just took the whole place over.
And he walked away. He looked so weak and so pathetic.
But Bill Clinton was abusive to women.
You know, she gained a massive amount of weight.
Pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
And your mother is voting for Trump.
By the way, I mean, they call us racist and terrorist and homophobes and just every other name in the book. And then when we respond back, we're bad, we're mean. By the way, they've been reminding me, I didn't plug once in the last hour, and I even skipped a break. That's why I want to thank all the listeners for supporting us when I do talk about the specials and the products that we have. By the way, we've done such a good job this year of not over-ordering product that we're not going to have basically anything left when the new year hits for a few weeks. Most of our nutraceuticals are going to be sold out, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But that's how we fund our operations. But I've been trying to budget things and be a little bit tighter here so I can save money to hire more crew and also pay our people better because they really deserve it. I want to thank you all for your support, but you're getting great supplements, great products, great non-GMO seeds, great water filtration systems, you know, great apparel to spread the word and fight the globalists and the info war. But our 2016 Christmas super sale specials are quickly selling out. So you can't get stuff delivered before Christmas in most areas of the United States now. It's just not going to happen. But it doesn't matter. You need to stock up on colloidal silver, still 50% off, Silver Bullet, still 33% off on Brain Force, now at 20% more in each bottle on top of that. Sign up for auto ship, an additional 10% off. There's so many specials I can't go over them all. Winter Sun, 25% off. DNA Force, 25% off. Well, that's sold out. Survival Shield X2, 30% off. That's about to sell out. Bio True Selenium, about to sell out. I'm going to be in here in the next few weeks pitching T-shirts and water filters and stuff, which you really need, obviously, but not the nutraceuticals because they're going to be sold out. So please help us at the year-end sale blow all this out so we don't have to pay tax on it. Plus, you can stock up on high-quality products you're going to be using. Again, selenium, key to electrochemical activity in the body. Go read the study for yourself. It is incredible. Same thing for the true nascent iodine that we have. Quite frankly, nobody else has it. InfoWarsLife.com. Super Blue is $9.95. We're about to sell out of that. It has colloidal silver and iodine. You can pay $14.95 so we can fund the operation. It's a new thing I'm doing. You can pay full retail or discount, depending on what you want to do. And folks are taking advantage of that. A lot of folks are paying for it full retail to help us fund the operation. So thank you for the support. God bless you for, again, your support, your prayers this Christmas. InfoWarsLife.com. Free shipping store-wide, up to 50% off until everything sells out. Stay with us. We'll be back. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. Go to InfoWars.com/app. A new battleship in the fight. InfoWars Live, available right now. We're looking for a crew to man it. You going to sit down and play games and be a trendy? Or are you going to be part of history? Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action.